Hey yo all, it's Hashim from Throw Punch and I'm here with a pretty interesting video. When it comes to anything superhero related, I'm a huge fan of DC Comics in particular. Not necessarily sure why, I probably just grew up with the characters or just like them more. I can't explain. But one character in Zack Snyder's Justice League took the cake for making me squeal to myself while watching the film alone. Like, imagine just watching this alone and not having anyone to talk to about everything that happened just in front of you. It was bittersweet. But anyways, aside from seeing Deathstroke towards the end of the film, who's my favorite comic book character of all time, one name I feel went over people's heads is Ryan Choi. I'm almost positive that Ryan's gonna be the next member of the Justice League right next to another character who's introduced towards the end, but I'll touch on them in a separate video. It was a pleasant surprise. Every character introduced in this film is a pleasant surprise. Anyways, for those of you who are unaware, Ryan Choi is the student of Ray Palmer, who is the original Atom, aka like DC's original Ant-Man, but also like since his Ryan is not really the original Atom, but hopefully you get what I just said. I'm just going to get to the point, okay? Now, due to the absence of Ray Palmer in the film, I'm led to assume that he doesn't really exist in the reality that the Justice League film takes place in. Instead, they use Silas Stone, who is the father of Cyborg, in his place as Ryan's mentor, or at least colleague. I didn't really get a mentor feel, but they were definitely colleagues. And for what it's worth, Ryan Choi is a Chinese-American actor, which is very nice to see in a superhero movie in today's time with all the stuff that's happening right now. And to go on a bit of a tangent, I feel odd that Whedon's cut kind of minimalizes the camera time, of Cyborg and Flash, both who are played by actors of color and very important to the Snyder cut, which seems like it was intentional to, anyways. Now is your warning to go, as I am about to cover a few of Ryan Choi's abilities as Atom and discuss a bit of the character's future from what I expect to be done with him on film. If you don't want any of these ruined for you, then this, again, is a second opportunity to dip. Now, for those of you who want to know, Atom is a character whose main gimmick is the ability to shrink or enlarge himself and others to extremely great degrees, to a point where he can enter an entirely new universe known as the Microverse, which can be seen as the foundation of reality itself. Ryan Choi's Atom in specific can seemingly swim through this realm pretty effortlessly, as there are multiple storylines where he actually saves his mentor from the realm, who is the original discoverer of the realm in the first place. Originally, the usage of these powers that involve shrinking and growing comes from Ryan's belt, which is originally, again, from his mentor. It's called the White Dwarf belt, or White Dwarf Star belt, but I'm gonna call it White Dwarf for shortness, and it allows him to alter his size. In later interpretations of the character, he doesn't really need the belt because, he has like micro nanites in his blood that kind of give him the abilities of what the belt would provide anyway, so just leaving that out there. I'm not sure if they're gonna make him metahuman or stick with the whole belt thing or make him a nanite thing. I would personally like to see the nanites as an extension of his scientific skill, but that's not the point of this video. Like Ant-Man, Atom rarely expands in size, choosing to opt for a mini-man approach, which makes sense given the fact that it would serve almost no strategical purpose on a team full of heavy hitters. So what do I think the character would do in the Justice League sequel? Probably serve as a character introduced by Cyborg. As Ryan is colleagues with the now deceased Silas Stone, who again is Cyborg's father, Atom also serves as a scientific resource, which could be very useful to the Justice League since they gain an entire super lab from his association. Those are just my thoughts though. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. Stay tuned because next I'm doing a video on, spoiler alert, Martian Manhunter.